Welcome to East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans. These fans here know how to prepare for a game, and many have been preparing since dawn. A lot of anticipation for this game. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Liberty Flames, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Spartans will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The back's got it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
For their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead, they give up the 1st down. This could cost them.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But a linebacker is really a quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Now bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Going for it on fourth down. The marker is at the 1-yard line. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty.
Well, we kind of knew that they were going to approach this game and feel that every possession counted. And here, going for it on 4th and goal pays off for an early touchdown for this team.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He'll hand it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Childs. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Liberty's offense retakes the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch is made. Room to run here. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. Strong game by this quarterback. Now the try here for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Michigan State, 0.
Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking for his back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Childs. He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sparty.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 96 set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. But he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Curly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Here's the handoff on a counter. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Launches downfield. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The Spartans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And now the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Let's go. Check.
To the air. It's Childs. He's running out of time here. He'll throw it now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the back gets the football. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Oh, a reverse. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Flames come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Caught behind the line. It's Carr. Tackle made after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. As the first down is still going. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's quarterback keeper who's going to run right. And the defense snuffs out that play. Probably should have just handed it off. The Flames will crank up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. Who's going to be short of the marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And there's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The shotgun running play call. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Spartans will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Williams.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Here's the second down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. Touchdown, Liberty. No chance to catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
28, Michigan State, 10.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Flames will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And now the running back's got it again. They tackled him right at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Spartans line up with a first and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Childs. And he's got it. Touchdown, Spartans. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I don't know that they're still fighting and competing. You could tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Flames starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on third down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion in a first down.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Caught, completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And that is another first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To throw, it's Childs. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it again. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Liberty 31, Michigan State 17.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Childs. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Spartans line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Spartans come to the line in a hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. And the Spartans are in the red zone.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And the Spartans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Williams.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught near the sideline. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
And the Flames with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's got it near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Flames. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Liberty 38, Michigan State 17.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The back in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. A change of direction. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now it's the defense that falls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 4th down tries so far. They'll try it again here. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. Nope, he is stopped short. But the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Sparty. Still plenty of life left.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. When the receiving team makes the recovery, the hands team does its job perfectly. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Handoff heading left. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Flames enter the final minute of play, looking to run the clock out and win the game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Liberty.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Childs. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The Spartans will line up now. It's first and goal.
Get set, get set. Gaucho. Man.
And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Spartans. This game is far from over.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Back to pass. It's Childs. Intercepted in the end zone. The 50. Across the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick two. What have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time.
37.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. With Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.